Hello Red Mountain and welcome to the RMTV Registration Special 2022. All right, now off to the pledge.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first off, we have Culinary. Let's see what they're cooking up in the kitchen.
I plan on making my own food in the future, and I have learned how to measure correctly and what to and not to do, and I just plan on using it for my self benefits in the future.
I plan on making my own food, pretty much, right? I wouldn't want to have to rely on going to restaurants to make my own food. I'd rather just stay at home and make my own food there. And with Culinary, I can learn how to make baked goods from scratch, like cake or cookies, rather than buying it out of the box or out of the package.
From Culinary, you get to see math in action in everyday life. You get to see science in action in everyday life. You get to learn how to make food for yourself. Once you leave home, you'll be able to sustain yourself, and you get to learn all the basic knowledge when it comes to cooking. And it's really cool to see math and science come to life in a real life scenario that most people are like, when am I ever gonna see this? And then you see it happen in cooking. And that's a skill that you can take away your whole life and be able to make food all the time.
Thanks for that video. On the topic of the art of food making, now we're off to actual art.
Kind of my own personal experience and affected my life in multiple ways, and so making art has helped me get through that. That's a hard question. I kind of like all types of art. I don't have a specific favorite, but I guess I like semi-realistic. That's pretty cool.
I mean, the people around me, what I see, I think I like the creativity in general with it. Seeing other people do art and, just around me in general just inspire me to do that. I kind of hit all points. I like realism, I like doing digital, and then, there's obviously the teachers here that can help with that.
Thank you, Art. That was a very colorful video. Now, let's see what ceramics is spinning up.
Probably the freedom of it. Like, you get to be really creative, and it's also really just like a nice break during the day. It's nice to just have like an hour where I can kind of relax and not have to worry about my other stuff.
It's a lot of fun. We get to do this, like to this, into cool projects like a flower, you know. You make really good friends. Mr. Loveland is really cool, and you get to express yourself with ceramics.
I feel like I've definitely improved at like the wheel a lot. I couldn't even get it like centered at the beginning of the year, so now I can actually kind of like actually do it and actually make stuff. So.
My name is Mr. Loveland. I'm teaching ceramics, so there's beginning ceramics, intermediate ceramics, advanced ceramics, and then I also teach AP three-dimensional art. This is my second year teaching ceramics. The biggest ways that I've helped students to be successful in my classes are a lot of individual help. A lot of the demonstrations and teaching happens one-on-one. I really try to talk to the students individually.
Thank you for that ceramics video. Shout out to Brandon. He worked really hard on it. All right, now we go off to girls wrestling. Let's see what's popping.
Hey Red Mountain, I'm Darwin DeWitt, your girls wrestling captain.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Byram.
Hi, I'm Ashiana Logan, better known as AJ.
My name is Molly Bray. I'm a first-year wrestler here at Red Mountain.
Hi, I'm Lauren Veselovsky, but most people know me as W.
What makes girls wrestling different from other girls' sports is really the technique and skill. You have to learn more things, and even after you've learned things, there's always more to learn.
I got into wrestling with two of my friends from softball here at Red Mountain, and our softball coach recruited us into wrestling, and we kind of just all joined together. It was a really fun time.
One of my highlights this season was winning the Flowing Wells Wrestling Tournament, which was a way bigger deal than I thought it was, and when I won it, it was incredible.
I'm really excited for the girls wrestling team to grow. I think it's a great sport. It makes girls tough and show that we can do anything.
Thanks, girls wrestling. Now we're off to the most unbiased promotional video for the best club on campus, RMTV.
Join RMTV!
Woo!
Oh, yeah!
All right, off to that.
Hello, my name is Jack Rich, and I'm a member of RMTV.
My name is Max Vocone. I'm the executive producer of RMTV, basically club president.
So RMTV is a great, amazing place. Our program's mostly editors, videographers, and just mechanical people for technology and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of hours in it. You get a lot of service hours from this.
RMTV does daily announcements. We get all the announcements from around school. People send them in, whatever, and then we announce them.
We have a a whole entire like green screens. We had many cameras. We have lights.
So it looks like we're in like an actual like newsroom, and we just read off the announcements from that.
And we record events. Actually, let's talk about events real quick.
This is something that RMTV does that a lot of other schools don't do.
Certain days you'll stay after school and you'll just record people doing stuff.
And we do every single like performing arts performance, and then we do a couple sports. We try and hit every sport, but there's a lot of them, so we can't get every game. We do get every football game, because football's a lot of fun to film.
Sup, Swag Squad. I'm Max, and it is time for your weather report today.
RMTV leads into a vast amount of careers.
I mean, as long as you have a commitment to learn, you'll definitely get it. I wouldn't say a lot of the stuff that we do here is necessarily hard. You just have to care about learning about it.
If you have a lot of free time and you want a lot of service hours and many memorable memories, please join our club.
Thank you, Tyler, for that amazing, totally unbiased promotional video for our amazing club. Fun fact, we actually have a podcast now. You can find it on Spotify and some other platforms. It's Red Mountain